What do you think of when you see Southern Black culture? Is it church, people in their Sunday best, or is it family at the cookout? I'm lucky to come from a family of archivists, so they document everything, so I'm able to see my culture and I can just grab an album and be reminded of where I come from. It teaches me so much to know my roots and how I got to be here, but also see the generations and how I came to be. But it's time for me to grow up and rebrand, so help me figure out my personal style so I can be my own dream girl.
Fashion is not about what you wear, but the story that influenced you. Did you put that top back because your mom always forced you to wear it? Or maybe your favorite person had a signature hat or set of jewelry that you always admired and wanted to wear yourself? For me, the story is my grandmother. She owned several clothing stores, and as we say now, she was a fashionista, quite literally that girl. I always remember going into her closet as a little girl because she had this amazing closet full of fur coats that I do not have. Hers that she gave me when I was a baby or a kid, and it's just so cute. But she was always prepared and ready for anything, just the star of the moment. I strive to be just like her.
Granny was a humble lady, but she would make a statement if she needed to through her pieces, which were timeless and could last. So I think her love for those timeless and statement pieces have rubbed off on me. Then there's my aunt. She was the creative genius of my mother's family. From her, I also learned I had a passion for cooking because I would just stay in the kitchen with her. She could make anything. She also owned her own business. She alterated clothes, and for my cousins, she would make dresses like their prom dresses. She taught me fashion is not about the money spent, but how much of you is in a piece, giving your time. And I learned to sew, but honestly, I'm still a beginner sewer, so not too much.
My upbringing has influenced what I want my personal style to look like. I wish to curate my wardrobe by being resourceful, but also allowing it to reflect my individuality and the ones where I came from. My family laid the foundation, but these icons stand for such fearlessness in their life and fashion styles. I always wanted to dress exactly like them. Tracy Ellis Ross, Diana Ross, Solange, and Rihanna.
When I said my family are archivists, there was no lie. This is mementos from when I was in preschool and in my youth, and this is just one of the albums that I have. But as a little girl, I was shy, and the only way I could really express myself was through bright colors, fashion. I literally thought that I was going to be a magazine editor, a stylist, and Miss Vogue. You cannot tell me any different. But fashion was just that space for me to dream big and express myself, even though I wasn't sure who I was yet.
Looking back, it was clear fashion was an escape for me, and I did not understand it yet, like at all. I was shy, I was soft spoken, but fashion gave me space to dream big and imagine the possibilities of my life that it could be. And just so y'all know, I never got the chance to go to prom, but there were a good few years in high school that were very rough, and we do not talk about those. But I just thought I was the best thing out, and it looked a hot mess. I did not know what I was doing. I just knew I enjoyed having this outlet to express myself. Even though I honestly had no idea where I was going with it, I knew nothing. I learned from it, and it has brought me to where I am now in my fashion journey. It was necessary to go through the struggle to truly understand what did not work for me.
I got through the struggle and went to work. In college, I studied fashion, and that's where I realized what I wore impacted how I felt and how I was seen. So your fashion style is going to basically be a sense of your life. So when I was an athlete, half of my closet was athletic gear, so it's hard to find a balance between girly and me being in sports. But what I did within my sports to make sure that girly side was still seen, I would always wear bold hairstyle, long nails, and creative lashes. I wanted it to be set apart and fearless. It was an act that helped a tad bit.
I can admit, I was a very trend positive. I was a consistent Fashion Nova hauler. If you know, you know. And it just did not allow my individuality to be expressed. Like, it's not my story being told, it's just whatever I could get my hands on the quickest. And it quite honestly scares me when I look in my closet because I have a whole bunch of pieces that do not go together. I can't put outfits together that I want to wear. Like, I'm just disappointed by seeing a whole bunch of stuff that does not reflect me in my closet. So I want to move from that. Like, I want to move forward and progress into what my style can be. So what I've been doing is I've been looking up black owned brands and smaller boutiques so I can shop wisely. And no, I'm not giving my money to a fast corporation and cheaper clothes. I'm investing in what I want. But it is quite an investment, and I'm not trying to spend money right now. But trust, my wish list is growing. So in a few months, or whenever the time may be when I stop saving money because I'm locked in, I'm buying my wish list because my wish list is long.
How I even built my wish list was through the classes that I took in college because, y'all, I had this fashion stuff all the way wrong. I was confused. I needed to make a change and learn what my true personal style was. And thankfully, this class helped me get back to me, find out what I liked. And they did that by, I would just spend weeks and days like just putting in outfits together. And I also like did the celebrity styling analysis because I love this outfit. Like the whole vibe is tea, and it just showed me like what I really enjoyed and wanted to wear. That's all for my first episode of me rebuilding my personal style. Next time we're going to talk about... Oh, hold on, y'all.
What are you doing? That's not in the script.
What's the
No,
problem?
they cannot know that
they
yet.
can't know about that yet?
They have to come back.
They have to come back.
They have to come back. No, they have to come back. Don't mess up again.
Okay, bet.
I thought the script was you needed.
Let me get back. Like I'll call you back. I
Oh,
won't
you
say
did?
it. I won't say it. I
Okay,
promise.
okay.
Sorry about that, y'all. That's all for this episode. I hope y'all got to see like my whole story and how I'm trying to get back into fashion so I can truly reflect who I am through my clothes and be proud whenever I step out in an outfit instead of just wearing things just to wear it because I saw them on somebody else, and even though it had no relation on me, I wanted to wear it. I want to put more intention and thought. I want to be wiser with my spending. And I hope y'all will find y'all's story by hearing mine. I also want to ask y'all what fashion staples in your life is influenced by your culture, because your culture is so important to who you are and how you got here. Comment anything else that's on your mind, please. I love to hear from y'all. I will respond back. So as you're in the comments, don't forget to like and subscribe to me so you can see more of me. And thank you so much for joining with me. And thank you so much for being here for this episode.